Here's the fresh ones coming out. Doesn't that look beautiful? Smells so good. Beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it, but the jars are pinging, snapping down in place. They're sealing. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Little Valley Community Garden. This is Aquila, and I'm glad you're with me today. Today, as I told you last week on last week's video, that I was going to be doing butternut squash, and I do have some butternut squash today. I'm going to be canning today. So let's get started. I got 2 butternut squash here, and first thing I'm going to do is cut the ends off. Be very careful. This is skin is kind of tough. Then I'm going to cut this end off. And I'm trying to have everything prepared and make everything easy for me. So I'm going to start peeling my peelings in here. I'm going to start with the flat end of the butternut squash, and I'm going to use my peeler. And we're just going to peel like so. It's peeling pretty good. So I'm putting my shavings into this bowl right here. Not as easy peeling sweet potato, but be very careful because this is very slippery. It's very slippery. Because it's a beautiful color here. So let me try to get this top part here. I got to get a good grip on it because it's very slippery. But it's peeling very easy. This is a good peeler I bought from Walmart. And this is peeling so good. But you have to hold it pretty tight, pretty good because it is slippery. It's a beautiful color. I went yesterday and I bought this butternut squash at my local grocery store. A very good price. I'm going to put it down like this. Oh, there we go. Try to find a good deal on the butternut squash because it can be very expensive. And I found a good deal on this butternut squash. I went to Aldi, had this butternut squash for 99 cents a pound, which is a great, great price. Yeah, I went there yesterday and the box where the butternut squash was empty. So I happened to see the lady putting out more fruits and vegetables, and I asked her, "Do you have any more butternut squash?" And she said she would check on her second pallet, and thank God, lo and behold, I came back. She had a new fresh box. Because this can get quite expensive if you're, um, some of them are $1.20 a pound. Some of them, it all depends. But I try to find the best price that I can find in my local area. And that, and Aldi, that's the best price. Can't beat it. So I'm peeling down until I get to see most of the orange here. Isn't that a beautiful color? Beautiful. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, so now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to cut right here. Be very careful. And then I'm going to cut here so I can get the seeds out. Got the seeds out. I got a spoon right here, and we're going to scrape the seeds out. Just get you a good tablespoon. Excuse me, good tablespoon. Those are some beautiful seeds. Yes, it's going to be stringy. There we go. You have to put some pressure on here when you're trying to get these strings out with that spoon. Put a little pressure, and it come out a lot easier. See how clean that is now? Got all those strings out. Looks good. Now I'm going to do the second one. Like I said, you got to put some pressure in here when you're getting these strings out. You can't baby it. Just pressure. Some people roast their seeds. I usually let mine dry out because, as you know, we're going to be starting on the property not too long from now, and I like to save my seeds and let them dry out. So that's dug out. Looks good. Now I'm going to cut this like this. Make sure you keep your hands because my knife is sharp. I just sharpened it this morning. And you just want to cut like so. One-inch squares. Good size. I use the wide mouth jars. I like those. I'm gonna cut these like so. I don't like mine too big of chunks, but can't be too small either. So those are some good sizes. Beautiful. Isn't it? This squash got a beautiful color. Um, I'm going to do mine. You can have yours wet or you can have yours dry. What I mean by that, that means I'm not going to oh, I can't think of the word I'm trying. I'm not going to oh yes, thank you, dear. I'm not going to blanch mine. Mine are going to be dry. You can blanch them for 2 minutes, but I decided to put mine in dry. But it's up to you. You can blanch them, but I'm not going to blanch them. I'm going to do it dry. 'Cause the same thing I did my sweet potatoes. I did those dry. But like I say, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Some people prefer blanch, some people prefer dry. I prefer dry. I tell you what, this is uh, a lot easier to cut than the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is no joke. And this is a really good time to buy some butternut squash. So I just wanted to show you all how to get started processing, cleaning your butternut squash, getting it ready. So then I'm going to put my squash, got another container for that right here. And I got one more to do. And so until then, I'll get back with you. I'm going to put my other butternut squash up. And when I get that cut up and done, I'll be right back with you all. Stay tuned. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Well, I've got my butternut squash cut up and washed and ready to be jarred. I'm going to put a quarter teaspoon of salt in my jars. Do not use regular salt. You have to use pickling or canning salt. Regular salt is not good. Use the recommended pickling or canning salt. That's what I use right there. Got that from Walmart. Because if you use regular iodine salt, it is going to fade your food and you don't want that. Okay, so I got these all salted up already. Now I am going to got my vinegar and my rag. Going to wash the mouth of my rims. Vinegar. And this is will help also seal your lid and keep everything sterilized. So you want to do that already. And and also when you buy new jars, make sure you wash your jars and lid in soapy water. Wash them and rinse them real good. I bought new jars, but I gave them a good wash this morning, and they are ready to go. The lids are smooth now, nothing's cracked. Nothing's cracked. And I did have my lids and my um, rings. I heated those up this morning. Did that. As you can see, my rings and my lids are over here. I have heated those already. So what I'm going to do next, I got salt in here already, vinegar already down. So now I'm going to start putting my butternut squash in my jars. And I have a wide mouth jars. And I wiped them down already, but what I will do is give them another wipe down after I fill them. I do have a pot of water back here on my stove that's heated. I did heat my jars. I'm only going to do 12 pint size. Anything I have left over, we will be having it for dinner. I did buy 3 butternut squash from the grocery store. One was huge, and the other 2 were like regular sizes. Like I say, try to find a good deal on your butternut squash because It can be expensive, especially because they charge by the pound. This is a good time of year to go to your, excuse me, go to your farmer's market, get your wintery vegetables. So I've got to make my way down to Webster, Florida, and pick up some wintery vegetables. But sometimes you can find a pretty decent deal at your grocery store if they have a good deal, like something for like 99 cents a pound, 79 cents a pound on your zucchini and squashes and stuff like that. And since mine is dry, I want to get this packed down much as possible in a jar. But when I get the water in here, it'll pack it down a little bit more. Push. Since I did not blanch mine, I definitely got to make sure that it's packed down pretty tight. But like I say, you want to, you can blanch yours. A lot of the YouTubers I see, especially the ones that's been doing it a whole lot longer than I have, uh, they blanch theirs, and then I do see some people that like to just pack theirs dry. I think it all depends what you prefer, what you prefer. But I prefer dry, even though I just started canning myself. But I think I just like dry. Okay, now I'm gonna start putting my water in, and you want to leave that 1 inch space. I got to get me a ladle, y'all. That is what I got to pick up, a ladle. So y'all remind me to pick up a ladle. Leave that 1 inch head space. And like I said, I have my pot of water over here. I just keep like I had it boiling, but then I just turned it down to keep it warm enough to go in my jars. Then when I get to filling this up, I will debubble. So you definitely want to make sure debubble is very important because you don't want nothing exploding in your pressure cooker. So you want to get those air bubbles out as much as possible. You don't have to use salt, but I did use quarter thing of salt because normally when I do my regular cooking, I very seldom use salt. But since this is going to be preserved, I think it's good. It's not going to hurt you. You have more salt and stuff that we buy in the cans in the store. I do have some banana nut squash. Not banana nut squash, butternut squash. I keep saying banana nut squash. Butternut squash. I do have some left over. I'm just going to cook that for supper because I only wanted to do 12 jars. Last time I did like 16 jars of sweet potato, and that's a lot. And it's just me and my husband, but I am going to give some of those away. It's just too much. But it looks pretty already, don't it? So now I'm going to get my debubbler, and let's get some of these bubbles out. So you want to get that good. So comfortable with that. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah. So far it's looking good. Okay. Put these out. Oh, good. It's funny, y'all, 'cause I can see some of the bubbles actually popping up when I put the debubbler. Actually popping up. And I was reading in one of my books. My husband ordered me the Ball book, Canning book. Came in yesterday, but it's a good book. I got so I got two Canning books so far. So I've been trying to read and study up on it, and because the more you read and the more you take time to get some of the recipes and study, the more you'll get comfortable with it. So this is my second time canning, but you still be a little bit nervous as you try to go step by step and you try not to forget something, and you don't want to forget. So that looks good. I don't want it to. I think that looks good. I took a couple of them out, and my water level all looks good. Yeah, all looks good. I look like I can put one more in. Okay, good. So I think that looks good. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, since I did all that, I just want to give it another quick wipe. Give it one more quick wipe. It's not going to hurt anything. Look pretty already, don't it, y'all? Okay, now we're going to get ready and start putting on our lids. So I'm just going to put a few lids and rings on here just to show you. And then I'll come back to y'all when I finish that. This your magnetic. You just want to go like so. So I'm just going to show y'all a few, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to finish that up. And you just want to take your rings and just put it here, finger tight, finger tight. Just hold it, and finger tight. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to get back with you, and I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Okay. Well, welcome back. Now I'm putting my jars in. I got everything finger tight sealed. Put my jars in. I got my first bottom part in. Now I'm going to put my second lid in for the remaining jars. And what I'm going to do is turn my stove on high. Had it on warm, but now I'm going to turn it up high. I'm going to turn it up high, and I did remember to put my vinegar in this time. My leftover vinegar, I put it in this time. So now I'm going to put the lid up here on it. I want to check my seal. Make sure my rubber seal is good. And I did put a little vegetable oil and grease this again and put a little vegetable oil around here. I checked already to make sure my vent valve is clear, and it is clear. I looked, as you can see right through that. It's clear. I checked that already. Now I'm going to put my lid on here. I did it this also. Okay, that's on. Make sure that's on. That is on. Check. Yes. Lid is on. So I got it cooking on high. So we'll be back in a few minutes. We're gonna let the steam come out, and when the steam start coming out, we're gonna put the regulator on there, and we'll be getting started pressure canning. But until then, I'll get back with you when we start having a even flow of steam coming out. All right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, welcome back, y'all. As you can see, I have my pressure pot cooking, and it's a steady flow of steam, and I set my timer for 8 minutes. So after the timer go off, 8 minutes, then I will put the regulator on there, and I will set my timer for 55 minutes for the butternut squash, because I'm using pint jars, not quarts. So the time for butternut squash in pint jars are 55 minutes. So I'll be back with you in a few minutes. As soon as that timer goes off, I'll get back with you. By that time, I will have my regulator on, and we'll be cooking butternut squash. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, y'all. Well, we had a steady flow of stream for 8 minutes. I'm getting ready to put my regulator on. The regulator is on, and I'm going to build my pressure up to 10 pounds of pressure. I am at 1,000 feet elevation here in Central Florida, and so I'm going to set my timer right now for 55 minutes. So I've got my timer started at 55 minutes, and I'm going to just wait till it build the pressure up, and then I'm going to monitor the pressure. So far, when I did my sweet potatoes, the pressure held very, very well. But it's still good to get up every now and then and make sure your pressure cooker maintain that pressure that you need to maintain, and don't go over that pressure. So, so we're just going to wait 55 minutes, and when 55 minutes are up, I will be back with you, and we will unlock this together, and we will see what it look like. Be back with y'all in a while. Stay with me now. Well, welcome back, everybody. The 55 minutes are up, and we are going to take out our butternut squash and see what it looks like. I can smell it. It smells so good. So I'm going to lift the lid up, and remember, always lift your lid away from you. Going to sit just in the sink over here. Go going to get my jar lifter. They are really still bubbling here. Here's the first ones coming out. Doesn't that look beautiful? Smells so good. Beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it, but the jars are pinging, snapping down in place. They're sealing. Now I'm going to take this out. There we go. That didn't sink. Yeah, it looks good. And the trick with the vinegar work, as you can see, I don't have any film on my jar. My jar is still clear. I remembered to put my vinegar in this time, and it works. I got clear jars. Very happy about that. This is butternut squash. Those jars are pinging, they're sealing. Okay, got all my jars out. Yep, and they are snapping into place. So this is butternut squash. I thank you for joining me along on this journey here. They are still cooking, they're still bubbling. And show you my shirt my husband got me. It says, ping. That's my jars of filling. Well, thank you for joining me today with the butternut squash. I really appreciate it. And I hope I gave you some more great tips. And I remember to put my vinegar in this time, so I'm very happy. So thank you for joining me today from Little Valley Community Garden. This is Aquila saying goodbye. And remember, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And thank you for joining me today, and you all have a blessed day. Thank you.